Good morning again. I'm still out here in the dreariness. Hopefully the next set of videos will be in the sun. Anyway, today's topic is, are you trying to ignore your pain? And the follow-up is, and it's not working, right? Many people comment and say, I'm trying to ignore it. I'm just trying to ignore the pain, ignore the pain, ignore the pain. And they use that word ignore all the time. And unfortunately, it's impossible. It's like, if you got a bratty kid making a lot of noise and you are just at your wit's end, can you ignore that kid? Well, you can make believe that you don't notice them. You can make believe that they don't bother you. But you're not truly shifting and not bothered at all by it. You're still aware of it. So instead of trying to ignore your pain or your symptoms, right? It's not possible. I don't think we can ignore when our body is making itself known to us with discomfort, massive discomfort, right? So don't try to ignore the pain, but instead notice it and say, hey, I got the message. Yeah, I know you're there. You're trying to get my attention, but I'm going to choose to shift my focus away from the pain, back to the emotions, to the emotional discovery, back to the right mindset, knowing that the pain doesn't matter. I'm indifferent to it, whatever, right? I always use that phrase in an interpersonal relationship. When somebody says something to you and you go, whatever, you're basically saying, I don't give a shit about you. And that can be obviously triggering to people and cause all sorts of consequences in that relationship. But as it relates to your symptoms, we know that we're okay. It's just TMS. So the whatever attitude sends a real nice signal to the brain that says, this doesn't matter. I don't care. Yeah, I might be suffering right now. I might be hurting right now. So what? I'm going to go about my day anyway. So if you are the type who is using the word ignore, and I'm trying to ignore my symptoms, I'm trying to ignore my pain, I'm trying to ignore all of this stuff. It's TMS, so I'm just going to ignore it all and go on with my life. Well, you may be missing a step here, because the attitude of indifference is great as it relates to the symptoms, but we still want to teach our brain that we no longer need to repress these emotions, that it's okay to feel them, and it's safe to feel them. And that's our normal way of being, is feeling emotions. That doesn't mean exploding in public or around other people. It just means that as soon as possible, in the privacy of your head and your heart, your bathroom, your car, your office, your bedroom, whatever, that you are going to give yourself permission to truly feel what you're feeling, right? So, ignoring is impossible. You're going to notice it. Trust me. Been there, done that. Ignoring it is impossible because we just can't shut it out completely. But we can choose our response. And often the response of, I don't care, whatever. Been here, done that before. So what? I'm going to have a good day anyway. And then ask the question, how much fun can I have today? You're going to find that takes on a greater ease. Because for anybody who says, I'm trying to ignore it, but I can't, of course you can't. It's massively uncomfortable. So don't try. But choose your response. That's the message here. Anyway, short video. Love you guys and gals. Don't try to ignore your pain because it's impossible. And then when you can't do it, you're just going to judge yourself as, how come I can't ignore the pain? I'm supposed to ignore my pain and I can't even do that. Well, you're not supposed to ignore the pain because I don't believe that's possible. But you can choose your response. And if you find your response is always freaking out and running scared to, Dr. Google and Wikipedia and WebMD, and, that is not the response that we're encouraging here. I'm encouraging the response of, whatever, I don't care. And that helps you more than you realize. So, for anybody who's stuck, journal, write, feel, and nothing's happening, take a look at your mindset. Do you truly have the attitude of indifference? And do you truly not care about the symptoms because you know they're temporary and they're just TMS? So with that, don't worry about trying to ignore the pain, but instead shift your attention towards being indifferent and not caring, and choosing your response when the pain is there and noticeable. So with that, we'll see you guys and gals later. Thanks, love you, and we'll see you in the next video.